Joe Rover here. Sending you another review. This time ABZÚ, which is on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. I know the game came out in 2016, but I decided on playing it because it is free for PlayStation Plus members for the month of May. ABZÚ, developed by Giant Squid and published by 505 Games, puts the player in the shoes, or flippers to be more exact, of the diver. You wake up in the middle of the ocean and begin exploring. Because, why not? I found the controls to be awkward. I had a hard time for a while getting the character to go where I wanted. But they were simple enough that I didn't have to keep checking the menu in order to remember what button did what. It was annoying to have to turn the controls from inverted right away, but you are sort of flying and people usually like inverted controls for flying gameplay. The pause menu didn't take up much screen space so I could enjoy the scenes uninterrupted. I enjoyed the fact that you could play the game without much interruption from HUDs, prompts, or subtitles. I could just enjoy the show. The graphics and colors were amazing. I felt like I was watching an aquarium or that I was actually scuba diving. The colors and movements of the various characters made it feel like you were really underwater. There were even little bubbles as you moved. The bright yellow and black colors of the diver made her stand out and separate her visually from the rest. The soundtrack also added to the tranquil tone of the game. I had a hard time not just sitting back and listening for hours. The best part was being able to swim with the animals. You could grab hold and they would take you for a ride. You could take a breather and listen to the sounds of the ocean. Another chill moment is the meditation spots. You get to sit there and check out all the marine life in the area. I appreciated that they labeled the critters. I didn't have to guess at what something was. My main concern was trying to figure out the objective. It seemed like you were just swimming around. A statement of objectives would have been nice. Even when I restored one of the temples, I still was confused. I finally figured out that you were trying to restore life to the area. I think it was a great idea to give the character infinite air. I enjoyed not having to keep going up for air or watch some gauge. I didn't have to panic as I tried to find an air pocket as the character began to die. I could just enjoy being under the water. I also liked how the boost worked. You could boost, and boost again. Also, you didn't have to wait for it to recharge or do something like drift or collect items. Speaking of collecting items, the items to collect were a little hard to find. They did glow and have the prompt over them, but trying to find a tiny object in an ocean could prove challenging. Especially when I'd rather be looking at the coral and marine life. The swimming in the jet stream moments were awesome. You get to go faster and look at amazing backdrops. I did wonder why certain fish would glow like you collected them as you passed. I wondered if they joined your party or you could summon them later or if you collected enough you got a bonus, but the game was never really clear on it. It was amazing when the dolphins joined me during one jet stream run and during another a group of orcas and I breached the surface and we all went flying. I wanted to add that picture to my desktop. One thing that ruined the game for me is that the diver didn't seem to be shocked by the strange ruins or the alien-like machines. The diver seemed to know exactly how to restart the temples. I felt like a little narration would have added to the game. But I do not want a lot of narration, that would have ruined it too. Just a line when you uncover something unusual. I felt like the game was keeping secrets from me, like the diver knew what was going on but wouldn't tell me. I really liked the drone buddy that follows you around. It didn't really do much except for open paths and such, but it was nice to have someone with you. And, like the diver, the bright yellow of the drone made it stand out. I found the game to be an enjoyable and relaxing experience. It was a nice change of pace from the constant shooting, fighting, and explosions of other games. And this game wasn't just one puzzle after another either. You could take your time and just experience it. It was like going on a vacation. I have to give this game a 3.9 out of 5. I enjoyed the colors, art style, and tranquility, but the lack of hints to what was going on and my difficulty with the controls, though it was mostly my fault, lowered the score some. The game was almost too tranquil. But I am more than likely going to play it again. So until the next wormhole, goodbye.